most.
11 years.
12, yes.
All right, so you came back. Okay, what made you take up mass communications?
Mass communication. Well, to be honest, I'm never good at math.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, X na daan ang management and whatever. Unsa ba, accounting, I can't do that. I'm good at memorization.
Okay.
But, so, okay, unta kog science courses.
Mm-hmm.
The bad thing is, I'm scared of blood.
Oh,
so,
okay.
X na
So,
po ang
nursing is
medicine.
out,
Nursing
and
out,
everything
and
else
then.
is out. All right.
It's like, okay, so what am I good at? Speaking na lang, sige, Masscom.
All right, super cool. Super
Yeah.
cool. Okay, cool. So, but then how was life like in Saudi though? Like growing up, how was it?
Very different. Actually, when I went home and then my classmates asked me, so how's life in Saudi? And I was like,
Mhm.
oh my god, did you live in a desert or did you ride a camel, like
Well, yeah.
going to wherever you go? And I was like, no. Of course, like I lived in a city. We had a decent life, sad. But the culture itself, it's very different. Here in Cebu, na culture shock ko when I went home. I don't know how to ride a jeep.
Oh, okay.
At
Yeah.
first, I didn't know the directions, the routes. I didn't
Mhm.
know anything. Kaya in Saudi Arabia, I was very spoon-fed, very dependent.
Okay.
I had a carpool from my house to school,
Mm-hmm.
etc. Rules there very restrictive when it comes to women. So
Okay.
we can't drive there. We can't go out without supervision of older people, or if you're a married woman,
Mhm.
you can't go out with your husband when you're not with your husband. Those types.
Okay, so how were your teenage years? I mean, I would expect your teenage
Yeah.
years. That's the time when you would have fun as a kid.
Yes.
And then for you to spend it there instead of in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
well, I had my own kind of fun in Saudi Arabia. It's just that it's not the same kind of fun as people here na
Mhm.
teenager pa lang, like they've already gone to bars,
Yeah.
they've already nag-drink na sila and smoke. And I think for me it's a good thing siguro na
Mhm.
I was born there, so I had, certain rules and regulations that I had to follow.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And one thing, we don't
And?
have sinehan there.
Really?
So I wasn't, when I went home, kay murag dili ko kay bao what a theater looked like.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I never watched a movie sa sinehan when I
Oh,
was
okay.
there. We don't have sinehan.
All right,
there.
but did he come home regularly or did he stay there for that good 11
we go
years?
home here sa Cebu for at least mga kuan every year
Okay.
for a month.
For a month. Okay, so
Yes.
a little bit of normalcy.
A
I guess.
little bit, yes.
But okay, it's nice that you stay together with your family. I'm sure all the family values were all very ingrained in you.
And
you
then
know?
one thing about it is that people always comment nga, hala, you're good in Tagalog and in English, but wala
Mhm.
na wagtang ang pagka-Bisaya. Kaya I still speak Bisaya man.
Yeah.
We speak Bisaya at home. So at
Oh,
least
okay.
that's one thing na never ko na-lose as being a Cebuana.
Okay, yeah, very, yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does, because it sounds very natural. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you can never, we can't tell that you grew up somewhere else, because it all sounds very natural.
Thank you.
It sounds very Cebu,
Yes.
really. So,
I have a question. This
Okay.
is like a Miss Cebu question. Since you've already been to Saudi Arabia, what is it about when you came here to Cebu? Apart from having a really fun time, what is it about Cebu that you really, really love? I mean, in comparison to having been able to live in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. I think when you grow up in a country that's very different from yours, you really seek a community that's close to your heart. And that's one thing that I found here in Cebu. Like, I found a family. Not only in school, but of course, I'm very near to my relatives man good. Because when you're outside the country, you only have yourself and the immediate people around you. But here, like, everywhere you go, oh my God, hello, kapa Cebuano, hello, mga bay. So that's something I constantly missed when I was there. And then now, I'm very happy I'm surrounded by Cebuanos.
okay, super cool. Are your parents here already, though?
No, they're still...
Oh, they
still
work
there. But my
Okay.
mom was able to go home just
Okay.
in time for
Just to watch.
Miss Cebu pre-pageant and pageant night.
Oh, okay, nice. So
She
your
was
mom was
there.
here to witness everything. Was your sister here to see it?
Yes.
Nice.
All
okay.
of them.
All of them. Okay, so I'm sure you're making your family super proud.
Yeah.
I have a question about how you prepared for Miss Cebu.
Miss
Were there
Cebu.
any special preparations that you had to go through, like any special ninjas training
No.
or whatever? The things that you just had to get done.
Yeah, when you're joining beauty pageants, they always ask na, did you go on a diet? Unfortunately, no, fortunately actually, I
Okay.
didn't have to go on a diet. In fact, I was asked to gain more weight.
Oh, okay.
Kaya,
Hey.
as a model, of course, my figure is very murag, slim ko ba compared to other candidates when we're put on stage. So they told me na, please try to gain a little more weight so that you look good on stage.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't. I wasn't able to gain weight. But anyway.
But hey,
and
you still got it.
I
though.
still won.
You still won.
And then yeah, having mentioned nga, I'm a model. Of course, the way I walk, I
Oh,
had
okay.
to shift from modeling to the beauty pageant.
Really?
walk.
Is it
Yes,
different?
It's different. It's different. Okay, when you're modeling, it's just you're very stiff. You don't have so much of facial expressions. You just walk. You're like a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah. Then snob. Like once you reach the center of the stage, you just exit.
Yeah, because you're
In
just.
beauty pageants, you have to look left, right, smile, smile,
Oh,
hi,
yeah.
hello, like that.
Okay. Yeah, you have to please everybody.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta
then
make
the
eye
hips.
contact.
I had a huge problem with my hips. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
used to moving it gracefully. It's very stiff
Wow.
by modeling.
Yeah.
So I had to practice the duck walk, etc.
Okay, so there really are these like training things.
Yes.
The double, isn't that like when you squat and then you're.
Yeah, you
like
have to
you
move
squat?
your hips from side to side.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of things. A lot of things.
things.
Okay, so